Hi, I'd like to welcome you to this Excel lesson. And in this Excel lesson, I'm just going to introduce you to tables and how they are able to make us organize our data. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'll have some data to be analyzing. Let's say I'm analyzing this data in days, so I'm going to have the days starting from Monday. Then I'm gonna have Tuesday, so I type Tuesday. And again, another cool tip, if you want Excel to name it for you, you just highlight up to there and then you move your mouse up to the point where it gives you that small black cross, and then you hold down your left key button on the mouse, and then you drag at the bottom, and automatically Excel names those days for you. As you can see there's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so on and so forth. Let's say I'm just analyzing it for a week, so I'm gonna leave it there. Then I'm going to make sure, because if you can see here, Wednesday is not in this line, so I'm just going to drag. By the way, how you drag the border, again you move your mouse to the border and you choose the right side border, and when it gives you the cross like that with the arrows, then you can hold down your left key and then you can drag this side. Alright, that's one way. Another way also, I'm just going to undo that. Another way is you move your mouse there, and when it gives you that sign, you just double click, left clicking, double clicking, and it automatically resizes the border up to the exact size of the data that you have. Alright, so we have got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we want to analyze these things again. Let's say we want to analyze it in numbers. Let's say this is or in hours. Let's say we were starting our week at 08 hours, then we're also analyzing the data at 9 hours, so 9 hours. Right, the same thing again, I can just highlight these two, then move my mouse to where it gives me that cross, and hold down my left key and drag to this side, and automatically Excel puts for me those hours. Let's say I'm analyzing data from 08 up to 17 hours. Okay, and this particular data it's running from Monday to Tuesday. Monday to Sunday, the whole week. Alright, I'm assuming that this data that we have is to do with a clinic, and this particular clinic is known as Bwezani Clinic. Right, and here at Bwezani Clinic, what we have is a number of patients. At 8 hours we received maybe 2. At 9 hours we received 4. At 10 hours we received 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1. Alright, let's say this is like the pattern. 12 hours we received let's say we received 6. Alright, and then I want to also, let's assume this is a pattern that is happening every week, so I'm just going to copy that, and then I'll highlight the area where I want it to be pasted. Okay, by holding down my shift and moving with my arrow keys, I highlight the area, then I hit enter. I've pasted that. Okay, now this data, I'm assuming that this is the way the Bwezani Clinic works. Alright, now you know, if I want to like add these the number of patients at 8 hours only, what I can do is I'll come there, and then I want my total to be there, so I'll just move my mouse onto this auto sum. When I move it to auto sum, automatically it highlights for me, and it's adding me those particular numbers there, so I'll just hit enter to accept. Alright, and then I can, if I want it here again, I can do the same. I can just move my cursor there, move to auto sum, and then just press enter, so I can like add these totals. Now I'm just going to undo that. I want to bring in a table so that you're able to see how Excel is able to automate these things for us. So simply by putting my mouse inside the table, I'm inside where my data is, and pointing to this conditional formatting. By the way, it's found on the home tab. So under home tab, come and look for conditional form. So come and look for table format as table, and you click there. It gives you a variety of some tables. So let's say the one that I want should look like let it look like this, for instance. So I'll just click on that one, and then Excel itself, it has already picked where my data is supposed to be. Okay, but I don't want the table for the whole thing. All I want is starting from there. So I'm holding my shift button again and using my arrow keys to enlarge the area. So I'm going to highlight up to there, then I'll just hit OK there. Now I want my table to have the headers, so I'll just hit OK, and there we go. So it makes this fancy looking table. So I'm just going to click somewhere there so that the data is intact. Now the table gives you these abilities, okay, and the abilities are as follows. If I move my mouse there and I go under auto sum, you see that the table has added for me, and it's given that it's actually 14. And just look at the way it's appearing. That looks cool for me. Now I can also choose to come at any of these, and I don't need to like repeat the same thing again. When I move to, let's say, 14 hours column, and I click on this one, then I can get all these calculations. I can get the standard deviation. Standard deviation there, it's 0, but if I put in if I were to choose the decimal places to something like 4, and by the way, how you choose the decimal places, you just come here and then you use these keys. So increase, this is for decreasing decimal, this is for increasing decimal. Let me increase the decimal up to, say, there's no standard deviation, there's actually 0 because 333 there hasn't been any deviation. Alright, so I'll just leave it up to 2. Not also, the other thing that I can get would be things like count. I can also count how many there are. So if I just hit count there, it tells me there are 7. How many are there? Are there 7? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And by the way, a week has 7 days, so there are actually 7 in there. So at any of these cell, I can easily come and just do I can choose the maximum, I can choose the minimum. Now I'm gonna do it also from this end. So I'll put my mouse there, and then I'm just going to go under the home page, and I'll go under auto sum, and automatically it picks it for me because it knows this is a table. So when I hit enter, the table automatically increases up to this column ends. Just gonna do that. Okay, there you see, and it has automatically added all the numbers up to the bottom. Now I don't like the way they are uniform like this. I want them to be jumbled a bit, so I'm just going to change some figures there. So there I'll put 4, I'll put 5, I'll put 6 there, I'll put 7, I'll put 3, I'll put 5, I'll put 1. Just trying to modify the table so I don't have the same data throughout. Okay, so that's 5. I'm just gonna put 3. I'm just gonna put 7, 8, 3, 7, 9, 4, 5, 2, 1, 4, 3, 8, 9, 5, 6. Okay, and okay, let's assume this is the data that I have. Right, if I come here, I can actually choose the average for that numbers without actually doing all the junky calculations. So the average here is 4. So if I were to add these ones up and then divide them by 7, I'll actually get 4. Then I can also get data like the sum, which is 27 in this case. I can also get standard deviation now, okay, the standard deviation there. I can also get the variance there. I can also get the count numbers. There are now there's 7 numbers in there. So, and I can also pick some more functions that I can add there depending on my mathematical understanding. Things like the scene, like the sum if, this the PMT. There's also the hyperlink, so on and so forth. All right, but that's not my main interest today. The whole idea is to be able to make up this particular table. All right, here's the assignment that you have for today. You have to make a table. So is to make a table containing a school timetable from Monday to Friday. All right, and you're going to save that. Save it as a table in my documents. All right, so I'm just gonna click save in there. So I'll save this one first of all. I'll save it in my documents and I'll call it introduction to tables. Part 1. I'll hit save there. Alright, so this is your assignment for today. It's been a pleasure again making the table with you. Have a good day.